Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the second season of TechQuila. This is Ankush and that is Vignesh, and here we are going to talk about the latest tech news of the last week and last 2 weeks actually. So let's
Yep.
get started. Firstly, let's talk about the Tesla Model S Plaid.
Plaid.
Oh my God, what a beautiful car it is. So our man Elon Musk actually tweeted about this, and so there are three versions now actually. So one is the normal long range model, which has two motors, and it has a range of almost like 400 miles is what they say,
Yeah.
412 miles to be estimated, and the top speed is about, and it runs 0 to 60 in a humble 3.1 seconds. Okay, this long range model. So
Yeah.
now our man's put three motors in the car and calls it Plaid.
That's
Guess the
it.
guess the speed of what, like, guess the amount of time it takes from 0 to 60, bro.
Probably 2 seconds or
One
something.
1.99 seconds. So this makes it the
Yeesh.
fastest production car in the world. 1.99 seconds. This
And
is
the thing
just
is,
the
this is a
Plaid.
step up from this is a step up from the ludicrous mode that they already had in
No,
Teslas.
no.
That was the fastest.
This is just the
Oh,
Plaid. Now there's another one
oh,
called Plaid Plus, which has twice
okay.
the range. This is just twice the range from
Oof.
Plaid almost. So this has the range of
Okay.
520 miles, 520 plus miles, and the estimated 0 to 60 speed is going to be less than 1.99 seconds.
Oof.
That's
My
mad.
God.
That's mad.
That's just sick.
Yeah.
Please don't try any of these stunts at home.
No,
Just
don't
a
race the
disclaimer.
stunts in India, bro. Not at home. Okay, you can't get one car and race from 0 to 60 at
Yeah,
home, no.
that's true. But
In
yeah,
India,
at
you
your
can't.
home country or your
Yeah.
hometown.
Some
Yeah.
cow and all will come in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
so
that shit.
that's insane. That's the news on the car business for the
Yep.
week. Moving
Yeah.
on, which rocked the internet and the finance world in the last 2 weeks.
Hats off.
So basically, let me give context to this. So there's a
Yeah.
subreddit called Wall Street Bets where people discuss about what stocks to buy and what stocks to sell and how the market.
Yeah.
There's basically a bunch of people talking finance and stocks.
Yeah.
So suddenly this came into news sometime back because some people of Reddit bought stocks of
Yep.
GameStop and AMC, like, which are
Yep.
two like entertainment providers and like gaming industry, gaming
Mhm.
entertainment like stores in the North America region. And they bought stocks and made huge amount of money. Huge. So,
Yeah.
and these are just people of like my age and Vignesh's age. So basically 23 to 26. So these people
Yep.
basically, so there are concepts where a shorting of a stock was happening by these huge hedge fund companies. So basically, shorting is basically people buying a load of stock and
Yeah.
selling it at a little more price because it's like a little bit of a gain for them. And basically, it's like
Yeah.
owning the company, right? If you buy shares of.
Basically.
So
Yeah.
so what happened was a bunch of redditors got together, not a bunch, a lot of redditors got together and bought a huge amount of like GameStop stocks, therefore increasing the stock price. And these hedge fund boys had to like buy it back in a huge amount. So therefore redditors made a huge amount of money. So this amount is like, this amount resulted in like a 40 billion loss for the hedge funds, which is insane. So that's basic, and people paid off their education loans and they made off their like people helped
Yeah.
out each other. And there's a new subreddit called Wall Street Bets Gives Back, and like they're helping people who don't have money, people paying like a part of their other people's education loan and medical treatments and all that. So this
Oh,
this is one of the like power of internet, we can say, because
true. 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 True.
because it's just,
Definitely. I mean, if it goes for the good causes, hats off to them.
yeah,
That's
it's
definitely there.
insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
a segue to this, let's talk about cryptocurrency. And so cryptocurrency is basically a form of like money which doesn't have a physical form, but it can be
Yep.
traded, like it's all virtual money, and it is managed by like some backing like application, but which is based out of blockchain. So blockchain is also a concept where
It's a huge
basically,
concept where there's an open ledger, basically
yeah,
a ledger which is open to everybody. Everybody
everyone,
can see the ledger, and the
everybody can see the ledger, and the ledger is
ledger is
encrypted
distributed among.
among
Yeah,
all of them. Yeah, so
yeah.
that's a basic concept of how a cryptocurrency works. And our man Elon Musk tweeted out saying Dogecoin is the future. Dogecoin is basically a cryptocurrency. So the time he tweeted it out, the Dogecoin price increased. So
It grew by
it,
800%.
yeah, by
I'm like,
800%.
whoa.
Yeah, so that's insane. So people start buying like Dogecoin and selling it, and huge amount of money in that too. So it's,
Damn, dude.
I think Musk is like the pioneer of internet pop culture, I would say, because
Yeah,
he
if you
tweeted
just
out
want to make some, yeah, if you just want to make something popular or something, just tell Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk
to put it on his
tweeted
Twitter
out.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So our man tweeted out saying use Signal. People started using Signal.
that's it.
Yeah. Our man's being told us to buy Dogecoin. Everyone started buying Dogecoin. So basically,
Yep.
right? So and he has links in, like, he has like ties up to every industry. Car industry is killing it. Space and defense industry is killing it. What else?
Definitely.
Neural, the boring company is killing it. He's built a tunnel
Satellite
down.
internet, he's also there.
Satellite internet is there,
Yeah.
and Neuralink is also killing it. So basically,
Yeah.
Neuralink is a human computer interface which helps people like talk to
Yep.
computers, like in a very in a brainy how do I say
Yeah.
it, dude? From a
You don't
brain,
have to,
from,
like, you can just think it and the computer does it for you,
yeah,
something like that.
so
Yeah.
so something like that. And apparently the latest trial, they made a monkey play video games and stuff. So that is insane.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're in talks with the FDA for human trials as early as like this year and
Oh,
then next year. So that is also insane. So
Bus Mama is on a roll.
Musk Mama is in roll, bro. Yeah. So
Damn.
moving on,
Yeah.
our man Bezos, Jeff Bezos, is out of Amazon. The last, I mean, he's gonna be out like in quarter 3 of 2021 out of Amazon. He's retiring out,
Ooh.
and he's named a successor also. So what do you think about that move?
Bezos is like, okay, enough of this money minting part. I'm just gonna take a vacation,
Yeah,
chill
that's
somewhere by an island.
yeah, it's insane. I mean, he's going to talk. He's going to. I mean, obviously, he's going to make a foundation and which helps in climate control and disease control and
Definitely.
all that. So, I mean, this is what every billionaire does, dude. Like even Bill Gates found of Gates Foundation and like, yeah, let's give out money now and make money. So,
See, I just feel like at some point, right? I mean, they all reach the top creamiest layer of the bunch. So
yeah.
after that, it's like there's nothing more to achieve actually, if you think about it. It's just like
Yeah, I mean, no, see, that's what, right? Half the world runs on his
yeah,
services. AWS is killing it. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's what, right?
He literally owns the world in virtual form. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it.
So people are saying from a bookstore to the backbone of the internet, he's done everything. So that's insane. Like he has an
That's off
e-commerce
to him.
store, like which is manned.
Yep.
Obviously, everyone
Yeah.
uses Amazon, and
True.
AWS, Amazon Web Services, everyone uses for
Yeah.
enterprise
For
solution to
the
hobbyists. Everyone uses AWS. What
yeah.
else? What else?
AWS. Then
They have food
again, this
delivery
guy's
now.
also yeah, food
Uh,
delivery. That's also
yeah,
there.
yeah. So
Ah,
they
so
have
many other things.
Kindle.
Yeah.
Kindle, Alexa, all of these are killing it. So
Yep.
our man's made enough money and he was like, let me take one chill pill.
See, even if he is sitting simply like, even if he is not thinking about any business plan, his passive income will be passing 95% of the world's income itself. His passive,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and
It's like, that's crazy.
he's named a person called Andy Jassy, who's
Oh,
head of
okay.
Amazon Web Services now, to be head Amazon
Oh, okay.
actually. So
Oh,
let's see
nice.
how that works out.
Yep.
I mean, obviously
Yeah.
he'll be a board of directors and shit, but
Definitely. Yeah.
yeah.
True.
So
Okay.
moving on
Yep.
to mobile phone releases. Huawei Mate
Yes.
X2 is gonna release on Feb 16th. So
Yeah.
it's a foldable phone.
Yep.
The previous Mate X, Mate XS were outward folding where the screen was outside. Now this
Yeah.
is more of a Galaxy Fold design where the screen is
Fold
inward.
design. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yep.
do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So, so basically, the first two designs weren't like, I mean, obviously, the first point being Huawei company, they couldn't be selling it outside China. I mean, basically in the US. So
Yeah.
the phone wasn't that much popularized or being bought by masses.
Correct.
That was one of the reasons. Plus, the design was the design was good. I mean, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, the design was amazing. But many people couldn't get it in their hands to test it out and get a feel of the design and get familiarized with the design. So many people didn't have a chance at all. So this is a
Yeah.
design already familiarized by Samsung itself. So
I mean, yeah.
and
So the
hopefully,
thing is,
yeah,
in the consumer brand, right? In the consumer side of
yeah,
things, Samsung has
yeah,
the monopoly of like Android phones, if you see.
that's
But
true.
if you see like
That's ex-
OnePlus, Google, and all right, they're more of an
yeah,
enthusiast kind of
yeah,
phones, like
yeah,
big processors, big cameras, big RAM, that this, which consumers don't need. So
yep.
Samsung is more of a
No,
consumer brand. So like Apple.
yeah, and the other thing about Samsung is that they have a mobile phone from $100. Like every increment of $50, they have a smartphone.
Correct.
I'm like, till 1,500, $2,000, they have a smartphone for every range or for
Correct.
every demographic.
True.
They're
Yeah.
just covering the
And the
whole of
only
the consumer
other
market.
consumer brand company which does this was Huawei, and they
Yeah,
got banned out of like the US and UK and all
US,
that.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
because
is
they got banned out of US and UK, and most of the countries keep a deal with US and UK, they couldn't sell to
yeah.
other countries as well. So basically,
So I
this was
mean,
a China exclusive one. So
obviously we're rooting for Huawei to come back. Let's see how that happens.
we definitely want Huawei to come back because that was the only other brand other than Samsung which was innovating in the space.
Yeah,
Because
true.
every other brand was just taking the tried and tested formula and just baking into
Yeah,
their phones.
true.
These were the only two brands that were like, okay, let's just step out of the normal and like try something new. So
True that.
that was pretty good, actually. Yeah.
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 So moving on to the last news of the week, Sony
Yep.
Xperia Pro. So Sony
Oh,
came out with this phone, Xperia Pro. It is a $2,500 phone. So the whole purpose of this phone was the whole like unique selling point of this phone is it has a micro HDMI input. So it can be used as a viewfinder. It can be used as a viewfinder for all the cameras which Sony makes. So all the high end cameras like Sony A7S, A7R
oh,
Mark IV, this new Sony Alpha One, all of these can use this
yeah.
phone as a viewfinder.
Oh,
So and you can obviously play around with it. You can focus, you can zoom in, focus, you can
definitely.
and all that. So basically, right, 2,500 for a phone which can act as
Yeah.
a viewfinder is
Hey, no. You're getting it wrong, I guess. What
no
Sony meant is that $2,500
for a
accessory which can act as a phone.
yeah. I mean that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like Sony, like a 2,500 viewfinder which can act as a phone is yeah. So that's what I meant. 2,500 viewfinder which can act as a phone is the gimmick I would say because I mean people will obviously have like viewfinders from a little cheaper and have a different phone. But if both of them can do the same functionality and you charge one premium for that, that's like Apple, dude. I mean, obviously Sony. I would say Sony is the Apple of cameras. I would say. I mean, their products are insane. Like cameras are
Yeah, that's true.
mad, but
That's crazy.
$2,500 for a viewfinder as a phone. I mean, true smartphone, true pro smartphone, but no,
No,
you can find cheaper.
sorry.
Yeah, you can find cheaper viewfinders and have better phones. I would say.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the viewfinder can only be used with, I mean, this phone can only be used with Sony cameras, which
yeah, I
is a
think so.
very, very, very small demographic if
Yeah,
you
that's
take.
also
Yeah.
true. That's also
Yeah.
true.
So
So that's the
that,
end of the official news for this week. Moving on to the
yep.
rumors, we have only one, which is mad rumor. So
Yeah.
Apple car, Apple has put up a deal with the Hyundai to produce cars, and they have hired Porsche's head of chassis design. And what do you think? What do you think? Apple car.
So Apple cars, this has been going for years. I mean, we have
Yeah,
been hearing about these rumors for years, since like probably like 2015 onwards itself. But
correct,
this has got a new splash of, I mean, more information since the past few months from December onwards, if I'm not wrong. So
correct.
there have been all these talks where Apple is making deals with Hyundai, as you already said, and
Yeah,
bring in Porsche engineers to make the car designs and all that.
correct.
So basically, I feel like, I mean, they're going to put out a car anyway, but let's see what type of car. I mean, it's going to be an electric car mostly, definitely, but
Obviously.
it's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be, what is a role for Apple in this car manufacturing business? I mean, that's what my thought is.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, it's going to be a
Yeah,
one hectic, costly car. Okay, it's going to be feature rich.
definitely. Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
it's going to be very. It'll be like a very limited car. Also, I feel,
yeah,
and people with hectic money will only buy this car because
yeah.
uh,
It's true.
it's not a consumer
And the
car for sure.
yeah, and the rumors were also like that. There were only going to be like 100,000 cars, which is going to be put out, and it's
Oh,
going to be a starting price of $150,000. That's like whoa, crazy. Apple
what
tax,
I
obviously,
feel
but
no,
yeah,
I feel 150,000 for a car is still cheap because if you see
yeah,
Tesla Model S Plaid, which we talked about, right, that is only like
yeah.
140,000. So
Ooh, damn.
so
Okay.
so Apple, I don't think it'll be that much, bro. It'll be way more. It'll be like 400,000 to
200 grand.
$500,000. I feel.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, there was another rumor stating that there's not going to be anyone handling any wheel. I mean, any steering wheel or something like that. It seems
Oh,
it's going to
okay.
be a
Fully
it's
automated
going to
car.
be a seater, yeah, fully automated car,
Okay,
which is
okay.
actually putting them directly against Tesla
Okay, okay.
in
Not
Tesla's
worth it in
vision.
India, boys. Not worth it in India.
Yeah, not worth it in India. Obviously, from the pricing itself, it's not worth it. But also
Yeah.
also this rumor of Apple car came out from like when this Apple car rumor gained some popularity again in December.
Yeah.
Actually, the Tesla owner, like Elon Musk, what he said was, I tried to sell my Tesla car
Oh,
company back in 2017 to Apple,
dude.
but Tim Cook
Yeah,
never picked up my call.
exactly, dude. Yeah. Imagine if Apple had Tesla now. Imagine the whole, yeah, holy shit. That would have been mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he actually called Apple's CEO Tim Cook,
Yeah.
like back in 2017 when Tesla was struggling actually
Yeah,
to sell
exactly.
it out to Apple, but
Yeah.
Apple never picked up that call. It seems so.
Yeah. So that's bad on Apple, dude. It's just bad talk. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just a bad decision, I feel, but Apple's already
yeah,
killing it in the market. So there's
yeah.
no
I mean, it's a totally different industry for them, so I don't
true,
know.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I mean, I like how Elon Musk just drops bomb like these everywhere on
Exactly,
Twitter.
dude. Yeah, Twitter. Elon Musk's Twitter is a vibe, I would say. It's a mad vibe. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah. So
So
that's
that's pretty
about it.
much it for the news of the week or the last 2 weeks, actually. Sorry because we've
Yeah.
not been uploading for the last 2 weeks because of some personal
Yeah,
commitments.
it's all my bad. I had a lot of personal
It's a
commitments moving from city to city. So yeah,
our man's moved out of Bangalore, so that's a sad scene. But
yeah,
nonetheless, obviously we'll be continuing with these episodes for a near
on a
future.
weekly basis, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you so much, and see you
Thank you.
soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. Take care.